Monday morning coffee. Okay, so we're trying this again. Let's see if we do have a little bit of luck this time with our feed. Apparently the sound was not good. Nobody could hear me. No wonder people was not. They were staying and just leaving right away. So if you can hear me properly, just drop a comment in the comment box. Say hi. Tell me where you're from, where you're listening from, and then we'll see if it's working. I had just prior this, I was doing a little preview. Much better. Perfect. Thank you, Melanie. So I was doing a preview on my personal, and like a neighbor of mine just got, I guess, irritated and frustrated, and was just saying all kind of nonsense. Where that he was telling me that I was saying all kind of nonsense, and but the part which was very interesting is that he says, I know you. And the thing is, he doesn't know me, but not at all. He has no idea who I am. He knew me when we were a neighbor about like 30 years ago, 35 years ago. Then he knew me. Now he has no idea who I am. Like, and if you think you know someone because you see something on Facebook, like, you're totally mistaken. Like, you are living in haha land. So yeah, like Mel is saying, like, that was awkward. Well, it's awkward because what I'm seeing there, I'm seeing frustration. I'm seeing, like, maybe, like, they suffering without really, like, expressing it. They don't know how to express that. And I mean, I'm feeling a lot of pain there, and I have no idea. Like, I don't know that person. I knew, like, who he was when he was a kid, but I don't know who that person is now, and I would not even claim to know, like, what's happening in their life and what they're experiencing and all those things. So, but what I see there is part of what his life is probably designed. Again, careful what you're wishing for, because the life that you have is directly designed by your own thoughts, your own feeling, and your own action. So the more that you are getting emotionally involved with the things that you don't want, the more that you're creating this in your life. And now what it makes me realize is, like, obviously I must have created something that has been attracting this person into my experience right now, because well, because, like, there he is. So it is always a feedback for you to see, okay, so why am I having this person coming into my experience, and do I want to get emotionally involved with this? And if the answer is not, then you just reject it and then you move on, right? Because, as I was mentioning into preview, is like, we are endogenous. In other words, we are creating our own environment. Animals, plants are indigenous. In other words, they are totally blending in their environment, and they need the environment to survive. As being, as, like, light being, as energetic being, as frequency being, we can totally create our own environment. And that, my friend, gives you a lot of power. The problem that is happening is this hasn't been taught to you. This hasn't been shown to you. This hasn't been gave you, like, those tools. You didn't get those tools, so you don't know how to use them, and you believe that you are an absolute victim of everything that's happening around you. The COVID and whatever is happening around you, and you let this control the way that you're thinking, the way that you're feeling, and the way that you're acting. And if that's the case, you're not in control of your life, and that makes it well, that can make it really, really frustrating if you live in there. So the things that you have to understand is no matter what you're thinking, no matter what you're feeling, no matter action you're taking, there's always a repercussion into it. There's always going to be a reaction. And the reaction alters the condition, the circumstances, and the environment, which create your results. And where I wanted to go, because that was not the path that I wanted to take, but like this person give me the this person is giving me the opportunity to maybe help some of you guys to see why am I not getting the results that I want. It's because that we are often, and that is the internal narrative that we are having with ourselves all the time. That internal narrative, which is a negative narrative, if you are getting negative results, that internal narrative can produce results, not now. That could be in a year from now, could be in 2 years from now, could be in 5 years from now. But it's through that repetition of repeating the same thing over and over and over and over again that all of a sudden, like, we're starting affecting negatively our own results. So this comment brought me to share this moment with you. Now, on a positive note, what I wanted to share with you is 6 years ago, I had a goal, which I wanted to buy a car. And I made it my goal. I thought about it probably for a week or two. And that was before that I got involved with this material, and I got involved with Bob and his organization. And maybe after a month of thinking about that goal and wanted that goal and be involved with that goal, I forgot. I totally forgot about that goal. Never thought about it again. Until last week when I bought my car, and as I'm paying, I just realized, geez, this is the goal I had 6 years ago that I put down. And it was so fascinating to see, wow, it became reality. Now, not by me being emotionally involved and continuing and being there, but just because, well, I did the work, and then that goal, which was a goal at the time, became true. So what it made me realize is truly everything that we're thinking, that we get emotionally involved with, will become part of our reality. So this is why my title, Careful What You're Wishing For, because what you wish for, what you want to experience, will be part of your reality at one point or another, in one way or another. So you should make it an absolute commitment to yourself to always think things that are serving you, to think things that are aligned with the type of results that you want to experience, to think things that are going to help you to create an impact. And the thing that are not serving you, every time that you're thinking a negative thought and it's not serving you, what do is you discard it. You replace it with something that you want. That is exactly the same way that we do with habits. If you have a bad habit, you're not eliminating a bad habit. You're replacing a bad habit by another one. Okay? Nature supports a vacuum. In other words, if there's no empty space, like this empty space which is around me is full. Right? It's full all the time. It's full of energy, it's full of frequency, it's full of something. So if you're creating space, that space getting filled with something else right away. So in order for you to eliminate a bad habit, you're doing this by replacing a bad habit with a good habit. Okay? So what you want to do is you want to look at those bad thoughts, those thoughts which are not serving you, and you want to replace them instantly with something that serve you. And if you're going along with this, what you're going to realize is slowly but surely your life will transform. You will start getting like amazing results. You will start to get like an amazing life. And it cannot be any other way, because again, you are endogenous, you're creating your reality, and you got to be like careful what you're wishing for. I hope this helps. Send some love to the people that are missing it, they're not having it. Obviously, I'm gonna send a lot of love to that guy because he needs it, obviously. And I wish you a spectacular day. Have a great day. Cheers.